Good afternoon everybody and welcome to a blustery Luton Airport. We're here today testing out a new gadget that I bought. Hopefully focusing is not an issue. It is very windy, very cold, and I hope you can hear me loud and clear. We have a few inbounds and I was just going to take you around the airport and show you the layout at Luton Airport. EasyJet there on the test bed. Scrolling over, we have EasyJet and Wizz Air. More around, more EasyJets, and then we have some BizJets over there, and then we have the Signature and Harrods BizJet areas over here. Here at Luton Airport we have 26 and 08, and they use a system here for backtracking. So they'll use the intersection and then the pilots will ask for a backtrack down the runway before they turn around and then depart. Luton is situated just off the M1 in Bedfordshire, and at the moment they are using the winter schedule here at Luton. And we do have some inbound aircraft, but we're just trying out this new zoom gadget and also the focusing. The winds were supposed to die down quite a bit, but at the present time they are still quite fierce. If you are watching, give me a shout out. I'm on Travel Radar and on Aviation In Action, and straight away going to say hi to Mark, Janet, I'm sorry if I get your name wrong, Asvedon from Lisbon, Christopher Smith, Adam, Wendy and Phil. Good afternoon to you guys. And on Aviation In Action, I'm also going to give some guys a shout out there. Now don't forget we are on both platforms. We are on Aviation In Action and on Travel Radar. Coming tomorrow, we will be heading off to Lakenheath, so join me there tomorrow. And the winds, I've been told, are completely calm as anything. Good afternoon to Ken. Good afternoon to Paul. Hope you guys are well. And it's gone completely quiet, but I know we do have, like I said, a couple of inbound aircraft coming in. I did look at the flight plan for 2 o'clock onwards, and it did look that we did have a few aircraft going in and out. What I didn't want to do is have an airfield that had no action for you, and at the present time we have exactly that. But just in the clouds, we do have one just coming out the cloud to the right. They are using 2.6 today, so they'll be taking off over the motorway towards the M1, and then they either bank left or right to go to Scotland, left to go towards Europe, and then straight on as well, and they head out towards Briars area. Again on Travel Radar, saying hello to Hannah and Thomas Boyd from Alabama. Welcome. And on Aviation Action, Ken, yes, it's absolutely freezing up here. I'm on top of my car, I've got a new platform, and it's absolutely freezing. I don't know why I do it to myself. Every day I go out, it's going to be cold. And hi Gary from Canterbury. My mother-in-law lives down in Faversham, so not far from yourself. But yeah, I don't know why I do it to myself. It's absolutely bitter. Absolutely bitter. So this morning I was playing around with the new platform I've got on my car. I fixed that up. I was quite happy to come out today. This is again just short notice. I will normally get advertisement when I'm coming out, but yeah, it's short notice because I wasn't too sure about the platform. And we've got the first aircraft coming around, so what we're going to do, we're going to scroll around. Hi Tish, hope you're well. I'm going to scroll around and we're going to get the first inbound aircraft. So here we go. like I said, they do have a lot of biz jets here, quite popular with biz jets. There's a bit blustery, as you can see. And we have another one coming out. Now, I used to be quite up to date with the biz jets, but unfortunately now I'm not. I know we have the Lear jets and we have the Citations and the Falcons and everything else, but I'm not 100% sure on what some of them are. But I do believe this one taxiing down here is a Citation. I might be totally wrong. Thanks, Mark, on Aviation Action. Get down from the car, you're not safe. Yeah, well, you know, the love of aviation. It's amazing what you do, isn't that right, Ken? It is amazing. And I'm going to scroll round to another rival. And thanks to Ken with the advice, and Chris. It seems I've sorted out the focus problem. But it takes a while to get used to this gadget that I've got. Again, that's more advice from Ken. Easy jet. Now, I'd be very surprised if this bizjet decides to backtrack. So I'm only here for about an hour or so, testing out the new gadget. And I do seem to have sorted out the focusing issue. But I am getting blown about up here. So obviously he's waiting for the aircraft to taxi off the other end, down off to the Bravos. And that wind is absolutely terrible. If I'm struggling, I bet he is. And Tish, 8:04 in the morning. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh, there you go. So Phenom 100. There you go. That's what that was. It was a Phenom 100. See, I'm not a tow when it comes to me biz jets. Scrolling round. I know that's an easy jet though. And the wind is certainly picking up, guys. the old fire station over there. So thanks so much for that, Christopher. Give us all the heads up what's coming in. That was the EasyJet 319, and that's the Fenner 100 just departed. And no, Phil, no ladder today. No ladder today. Thanks, Christopher. On Travel Radar, got a Wizz Air joining us. Saying hi to Tahir Khan and Thomas, also Hannah, Chris. Good afternoon to you guys. Once again on both platforms, on Travel Radar and on Aviation in Action. Yeah, I know, Ken, the tripod is very wonky. I've tried leveling up the tripod, but for some reason I've got it level at one area and then the other end it's completely and utterly drunk. But the Wizz Air is coming in now with a bit of crabbing going on. So where we are now there, it's nice and then level, but as we go around, unfortunately it goes completely drunk on us. Also, hopefully I've sorted out the YouTube problem, so hopefully we're on YouTube as well. Saying hi to Leslie. Good afternoon, Leslie. Yeah, we've got some more arrivals coming in, thick and fast now. But this is the winter schedule here, so it's quite quiet at Luton at the present time. It will pick up in the coming months as the summer season comes in and the summer schedule appears. And there's about 4 or 5 cars up here watching aircraft. So Ken, how do you sort out a wonky tripod? To me it looks nice and stable, nice and level. In one point it's nice and level, in other areas it just goes completely drunk. So giving a shout to James on Travel Radar and Daya and Aldafo from Scotland. Scrolling around to another arrival. We like a Ryanair. The Wizz Air departing. Taxiing out. Over here. Getting ready to depart. Wizz Air gone in. Oh. Saying good afternoon to Bessie from Travel Radar. After the Ryanair, there's an EasyJet. Christopher, you are on the ball today. So Wizz Air's going to go into its parking. Just behind there. One way to come out. EasyJet and Ryanair predominantly, and Wizz Air, the main three carriers here. Monarch was a popular one here as well. So the runways here are 28 and 06. Not too sure on the runway length, but it's pretty short. But it has had Concorde here landing many years ago. Many years ago. It also can handle a 777 here. It does have 777s landing here, and also the A310 from DHL does land here too. So we do have one taxiing out. At the back there, just behind, you've got all the BizJets, the Signature and Harrods parking. I'm going to scroll around as we have another arrival. As Christopher quite rightly says, an EasyJet inbound. And then behind this Wizz Air, we do have a Ryanair taxiing out too. So the actual airport is like a loop. The main terminal is behind. If I show you around here, the main terminal is where the car park is. Just behind there is where the main terminal is. So here we may have the option of doing a backtrack, which is he'll come onto the runway, turn left and go down to the final end of the runway, turn around and then depart, or he can come straight on and do a straight out departure. Christopher is on the ball. He knows the runway length. Very good. So there you go, he's going to be, nope, he's going to turn around, heading towards us. So he's going to go for a straight out departure. And Gary used to love flying out of Luton years ago. Just started raining here. So the Ryanair now, he's going to also do the straight out departure. I must try and do this in warmer weather, guys. It's absolutely freezing here. But like I said, the main reason to come out here today was to try this new gadget. And to that I thank Ken. Saying hi to Carl. And the Ryanair is off to Dublin. Obviously he's going to be waiting for the Wizz Air that's just taken off to get some more clearance, separation. And then he will depart. You see the wind hitting him there with a bit of a crosswind. And it will scroll back round into the airport. Thanks Gary, I hope everything's okay. I hope they're coming out okay. Unfortunately the tripod is totally drunk for some reason, but I've got the little leveler and it tells me it's nice and straight, but obviously not. So I do apologise about the level of the angle of the camera work. I do apologise. Hi Adrian on Travel Radar. Just finished there, didn't know that I was going to be here. No, unfortunately today's short notice. I was trying a new platform out, making sure the platform worked, and also this new gadget that I've got, and that's the reason why I'm here really. I was going to jump up here for an hour, give this a go, but tomorrow I'm at Lakenheath, RAF Lakenheath, so some more military action. The winds are going to be dying down big time over the next few hours, so I'm going to travel up to Lakenheath for some military action. Now if you haven't already, if you don't mind, you can go along to Aviation In Action and like my page. It'd be greatly appreciated. There's loads of things going on at the moment, the photo competition, loads of bits and pieces, and going forward it's all going to be great. But also I'd like to wish everybody on Travel Radar 2, and don't forget we're on both platforms, on Travel Radar, Aviation In Action, and on YouTube as Aviation In Action 2. So this is only about my 4th proper stream, and as I've said before, it's all a learning curve on things, way to improve, and just getting some advice from people goes a long way, and also your comments are much appreciated. Saying hello to Adam Barber. How's it going, my friend? Hope you're okay, having okay with yourself. And Anthony over in Holland. Hope you're okay, Anthony. Saying hi to Simon on Travel Radar. And the noise you can hear behind me is the tractors deciding to cut the hedges down today, of all days. So with military stuff, you must remember that when I put an advertisement out, it's going to be the time from, not from the time I'm going to start streaming at. The reason why is because military, they can start at any time. They can start any time, and I don't want to be sitting around just streaming for the sheer fun of it and making you guys wait. Anthony, yes, I see your pictures from GLV. You look absolutely fantastic, mate, and I'll be joining you very soon for that. Say good afternoon, Sahid on Travel Radar. Like I said, Luton is known as well for fish jets. So with fish jets, you don't seem to see them on Travel Radar. It's not Travel Radar, on Flight Radar 24. They will just appear. But with the airliners, you can look them on Travel Radar again, Flight Radar 24. Sorry, and you'll see them on there coming in. You have loads of different radar things to use. You've got ADS-B, Flight Radar 24, 3DAR and 360. Jerome from Bermuda, good afternoon. Thank you very much for watching, it's greatly appreciated. And while we're waiting for things to happen, I've just got this EasyJet here on the test beds. And I'm sure Christopher's on the ball here, I'll tell me what's inbound. No, Mark, I'm not going to show you the tractor. So we do have an inbound aircraft. The winds are beginning to die down. And just like Heathrow, the winds at the present time are showing that at the present time the winds are just straight down the runway. So there's not much of a crosswind going on. So we're going to scroll around. As Christopher says, you have a Wizz Air coming in. So I'm going to scroll around for it. Once he's slide right down, he'll come off at Bravos. Now back around the aircraft, you can see all them biz jets over there. Scrolling around, I'll show you all the other biz jets in the other corner. Scrolling around, and all the biz jets over there. As you can see, one is taxiing out. Now I'm sure Christopher's going to tell me what that is. Saying hi to Mamu on travel radar. As you can see, there's loads over there. Very popular with the biz jets. Earlier on we did have 2 Apaches fly over, which was quite nice. Quite nice indeed. I was hoping for them to have a pop in, but they went straight over the head. So yeah, the correct name is Glidescope and ILS, not what I called it at Heathrow a little while ago when I called it the stack. The stack holds around London and the surrounding areas. So Gulfstream, there we go. I used to be quite good with them Gulfstreams and Bombardiers and Citations and everything else. American serial there, or registration. Saying hi to Derek and Dofo. So you guys are on your ball, you know what you're talking about. I'd be very surprised if he does a backtrack, but it's not been known for them not to. There we go. So he's doing a backtrack. The backtrack is he'll go to the end of the runway, turn around for departure. Say an afternoon, Sarah. We do have another aircraft taxiing out for departure, another Wizz Air. So he's at the bottom. And just getting some gusty wind now. Giving it a bit of a shake. Just when you think the winds are dying down, they pick up again. Roll it. And in the background we have a departing Wizz Air. The bird scarer is out now. So early morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning, there's loads of Wizz Airs that come in. They are literally one after another. So he's also going to backtrack. And it's absolutely bitter up here. So I won't be here for much longer, guys. So like I said, tomorrow we'll be off Lakenheath for some military action. Please do tune in from 8 o'clock in the morning. And if you haven't already, please do like my page, Aviation in Action. And also if you're on Travel Radar, good afternoon to you guys. And it's just getting to rain a bit heavier now. Got a spotter here down here on the ground. He's just said he's just liked the page, which is great. Boy, look at that. Bit of wind got him there. And again, thanks to Ken, he's helped out with the gadget, and he also suggested some things for the camera, which certainly seem to have worked. I appreciate that, Ken. Just got to sort the tripod out now. It just seems here it's nice and level, but by the time I scroll around, it's completely drunk again. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. You'll be watching tomorrow. Really appreciate that. And then Christopher, looks like you got a Ryanair 737 and a Falcon 2000. Excellent. Appreciate that. Great to get the heads up, guys. Really appreciate it. Saying hi to Derek. He's watching while on break. Good afternoon to you. And once again, it's really appreciated. Thanks, Ken. And if you haven't gone along, have a look at Ken's aviation live streams. But I must make a note to myself, come out in warmer weather or wear about 15 layers of clothing on. So there's three, by the looks at 3 Wizz Airs. That'd be pretty cool. Yes, Adrian, I am on top of my car. Yeah, I got some scaffold boards and just chucked them together, and yeah, it's not very good on my Mini Coupe though. Thanks very much, Chris. I really appreciate it. From Travel Radar, Christopher Smith, really appreciate it. All the likes, all the comments, it's really appreciated. And we're doing a photo competition now. If you join us, I'll pick a winner at the end of the month, and you'll end up on the banner for the month. And coming forwards, I will be giving away our model and a few other goodies in the near future. All you have to do is like the page, share it, and as soon as I hit a certain amount of numbers, 2 lucky winners will get a model and some other goodies. So I'm going to scroll around now to the right. Good afternoon, Jim. Got an inbound aircraft, so we're going to scroll around. Now, if I remember, that's from NetJets, I'm sure. Sometimes I recognise the registration numbers, but I'm sure that's from NetJets. Yes, roll on the summer. Tell me about it. The weekend of summer that we do get, eh? We never get a whole week or a month of beautiful weather. Falcon 2000. There we go. You guys are on the ball. You know what you're talking about. This bloke's done a fantastic job, man, so trimming the bushes here. He's done a brilliant job. Saying hi to Tom. Saying hi to Jane. And I've even got... Oh, man. I've even got one of the guys from our department saying hi. Great show, Darren. Thank you very much. So I can see another aircraft inbound, but I'll wait until it gets a bit closer before I scroll into it. Yes, the car park in the stream. Yep. I do want to get on top of that, but it costs an absolute fortune, Adrian. I looked, it's about 30 quid for 3 hours. But it looks a fantastic location, and I'm not too sure how long before you get moved. We do have now, like I said, another aircraft inbound. But now I know this platform works quite well. I will visit again on a busier day, obviously. But then, like I said, the main objective to come up here was to try the platform out and the new gadget and the focusing, and it seems to be pretty well. So I'm going to scroll round to the right, because I'm sure Christopher will tell me to any second now. So we have 3 Wizz Airs in the circuit. So after the last Wizz Air lands, I'm probably going to log off, guys. So I'm going to scroll around now. We do like a smoky Ryanair. VistaJet. Wow, there you go. It's a VistaJet. Tell you more about the platform. What would you like to know, Gary, about the platform? It's just basically 5 scaffold boards on top of a roof rack, down with a couple of straps, and up you go. Health and safety all the way. Adrian, if you can PM me on Aviation In Action, I'll give the email address. It obviously should go to my Facebook page or see my email address. Grab me on there. I would greatly appreciate that. Because Luton is my local. I only live down the road. I'm only about 20 minutes away. Followed by Heathrow. Stansted's about an hour away for me. And then going further afield, I do military. As you can see, tomorrow we will be heading off to Lakenheath. Please do join me. Oh yeah, Crystal, the old BAC 111s or the VC10s. Let's go to Brighton's not quite regular to watch the VC10s. Right, remember we have a EasyJet taxiing out. I remember the EasyJets was the 737s. And we do have another inbound aircraft. And going further afield, I will be heading into Europe in the future. And like I said, this is only my 4th proper stream. And I'm hoping you're enjoying them. And I'm hoping they're getting better with experience. But for some reason, I just like picking days that the weather's terrible. If you haven't already, go along and like my page if you don't mind, it'd be greatly appreciated. And Christopher, you live near Bryce. That used to be one of my locals as well. I used to go there quite regular. I used to go to Bryce like every other Saturday. Last night there was a C-17 flying over the top of my house. That was about 2:30 this morning. What's he going to be doing? Is he going for a straight out? Yeah. And then as soon as he departs, he's got another aircraft inbound on the gyroscope. Or the ILS, not the stack. The stack is the holding points they use coming into land. And as Luton is actually on top of a hill, Luton Airport, they seem to get over the threshold and then hit a dip. And that's when the gust of wind just seems to hit them. So I will be dropping off very shortly, guys. Seem this quite impressed with what I've got so far. Moving around for the Wizz Air. And if you haven't, please do go along. I like the page, Aviation In Action. Please do subscribe on my YouTube channel. And Christopher. C-17s and A400s regular overflights, yep. I never used to like the A400, but it's actually, I do quite like it now. And thanks, Paul. Looking forward to tomorrow. Yep, 8 o'clock in the morning I'll be there. All set up, ready to go. Hopefully engine starts. They were off a couple of days ago for the Super Bowl. So they'll probably be flying today. And hopefully more action tomorrow. But it's really appreciate it, guys. But if you haven't already, go along and like the page. It's really appreciated. Yeah, the A400 does sound absolutely amazing. But I actually did like the Hercs, the workhorse. So we have another inbound. And I think after the last inbound, I will drop off until tomorrow, because there's only so much coldness that can kick in the body. No, Paul, I'm not on the ladder today. I'm on a platform. So I can see the last aircraft coming in on the glide scope now. Yeah, Ken, go and buy yourself some scaffold boards. It's a good idea. A cherry picker? Yeah, cherry picker, that'd be good. But tomorrow, yes, I'm at RAF Lakenheath for some F-15 action. And then hopefully soon we'll be going to RAF Coningsby to get some Typhoon action, and hopefully the BBMF. And then Bryce as well for the C-17s, A400s. And everything else that decides to fly in there. So we have one more inbound aircraft, and then we have a BizJet taxiing out for departure. And once the BizJet goes, we'll call that a day, I think, guys. Cheers, Christopher, really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And Jane, yes, we're off to RAF Lakenheath tomorrow. Hi Shirley, good afternoon to yourself. No need to apologise, Shirley. I really appreciate you joining us. Scroll around for the next aircraft inbound. in the summer months this fence line here is absolutely full with ladders and people. And if I scroll out a bit more, you can see this grass on the right hand side. I've seen people there with deck chairs and food and everything else there, making an afternoon of it. So we're going to get this biz jet going out, and that'll be it for me, guys. Hi Keith on Travel Radar. My next stream will be tomorrow. Join us. Hit that notification button. We'll be off to RF Lakenheath tomorrow. And hopefully the 48 fighter wing won't let us down with lots of action. And no, I won't be up the ladders tomorrow. I'll be on this platform. And hopefully, Ken, the tripod will be nice and straight. God, the smell of aviation fuel. Absolutely love it. Just need it about another 10 degrees warmer and I'll be even happier. I'll be very surprised if he does a backtrack. But yes, do share my page, do like it, to be in a chance of winning a model and a few other goodies. Once the page hits a certain amount of numbers, 2 lucky winners chosen at random will get the goodies. Guys, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching today, and hopefully you will join me tomorrow for more action at RF Lakenheath. But until then, have a good afternoon. Speak to you soon. Thank you very much.